What if cities could breathe, move, and even heal themselves? From towers that twist with the sun to buildings powered by bacteria. These architectural styles aren't science fiction anymore. They're being built as we speak. And in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you the 10 futuristic designs that will reshape the world as we know it. 1. Maldives Floating City, Maldives. Off the turquoise coast of the Maldives, a revolutionary city is rising, not on land, but on water. Welcome to the Maldives Floating City, the world's first fully floating urban development designed to host over 20,000 people. Shaped like a brain coral and inspired by the natural flow of marine life, the city's layout isn't just beautiful, it's functional. Modular hexagonal platforms float naturally, without harming marine ecosystems. The design is 100% eco-friendly, powered by solar energy, cooled by deep-sea water systems, and built with materials that resist rust and erosion. As sea levels rise globally, this project offers not just housing, but hope for low-lying nations. It adjusts with the tide, creating harmony with nature instead of resisting it. In a world facing climate chaos, the Maldives is making a bold statement. The future doesn't belong to land alone, it belongs to the ocean. 2. Water Discus Hotel, Dubai, UAE. Beneath the shimmering waters of Dubai's coastline, a hotel exists that redefines luxury and gravity. The Water Discus Hotel is a spectacular feat of aquatic engineering, blending futuristic design with marine immersion. Its dual-structure format includes one disc above the sea and one beneath it. The underwater portion hosts lavish suites with panoramic windows that peer into the vibrant marine world. Guests can watch fish, coral, and even the occasional shark glide past, right from their bed. But this isn't just about opulence. The structure is designed to resist ocean pressure, with shock-absorbing supports and technology that allows it to rise in emergencies. Above water, guests enjoy open decks, pools, and panoramic lounges. It's not a hotel, it's an experience, a cross between a spaceship, a submarine, and a billionaire's fantasy. In a city known for breaking records, this may be Dubai's most surreal creation yet. 3. Ocean Spiral City, Japan. What if we didn't just live near the ocean, but inside it? Meet the Ocean Spiral City, a jaw-dropping underwater city concept envisioned by Japanese engineering firm Shimizu Corporation. This isn't science fiction. It's a real plan to build a self-sustaining city that spirals 5,000 meters into the ocean. Imagine a floating dome on the surface where people live, work, and play, connected to a spiraling structure that descends into the deep sea. As the spiral goes down, it houses research labs, farming zones, and even energy generators powered by ocean thermal energy conversion. This megastructure is designed to produce its own food, water, and electricity, functioning like a living organism. The spiral would also serve as a base for deep-sea exploration and marine life preservation. Though it's still in concept phase, Ocean Spiral could change how we think about cities, space, and survival. If built, it would be the greatest human-made habitat ever created underwater. 4. The Lillipad Floating City, Global Concept. Designed by Belgian architect Vincent Colbot, the Lillipad is not just a building, it's a floating ecosystem. Inspired by the giant Amazonian lily, this self-sustaining floating city is built for a world where rising seas have swallowed coastlines. Shaped like a half-open flower, the Lillipad can house over 50,000 people and float freely across oceans. It collects rainwater, cleans wastewater using aquatic plants, and runs entirely on renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and tidal power. The outer shell is made from lightweight titanium and polyester, while its inner core is a lush garden filled with biodiversity. It's a mobile city, ready to sail the seas and offer refuge to climate migrants, people displaced by rising water levels. Though it's still a concept, the Lillipad represents a powerful idea. In a world sinking under climate change, floating cities like this might become not just solutions, but sanctuaries. 5. Sea Orbiter, France. Imagine a spacecraft, but for the ocean. That's Sea Orbiter, a futuristic marine research vessel designed by French architect Jacques Rougerie. Half submarine, half vertical lab, this floating tower drifts with ocean currents, allowing scientists to live and work at sea for months. Rising over 190 feet above sea level and diving 100 feet below, Sea Orbiter is built to function like an international space station for the deep. It's equipped with laboratories, diving stations, sleeping quarters, and observation pods, all powered by renewable energy including wind, solar, and wave motion. What sets it apart is its design. The lower part is submerged to explore marine ecosystems, while the top serves as a command center and lookout post. It's not just a tool, it's a statement that our oceans deserve the same exploration investment as outer space. With global interest growing, Sea Orbiter could soon become a floating icon for oceanic science and sustainability. 6. Blue Estate Floating Island, Caribbean. Luxury meets innovation in the middle of the ocean. Welcome to Blue Estate, one of the world's largest and most ambitious floating islands. Planned to be built in the Caribbean, this man-made marvel will cover over 15 million square feet, making it larger than Monaco. But it's not just about size, it's about sovereignty. Blue Estate is marketed as a self-governing, ultra-secure paradise for the wealthy, offering everything from private villas and resorts to schools, hospitals, and even its own government and digital currency. The island floats on a massive modular platform engineered to withstand Category 5 hurricanes, and it uses solar, wave, and wind energy to remain entirely off-grid. It's climate-resilient, eco-conscious, and dripping in extravagance. With a private airstrip and marina, this ocean utopia isn't just a getaway. It's a glimpse into how the rich might live in a world reshaped by rising seas and political uncertainty. 7. Itha Undersea Restaurant, Maldives. Dining under the sea isn't a dream. It's a reservation away at Itha, the world's first all-glass undersea restaurant, located 16 feet below the Indian Ocean's surface in the Maldives. Meaning mother of pearl in Divahai, Itha offers an intimate 14-seat experience inside a curved acrylic tunnel, where diners are surrounded on all sides by crystal-clear waters, colorful coral, and a parade of marine life. Sharks, rays, and schools of fish glide gracefully around you as gourmet dishes are served in one of the most surreal settings imaginable. The structure is anchored to a sand bed and built to handle ocean pressure with the same engineering used in aquariums. Except here, you're the one inside the tank. Opened in 2005, Itha has become an icon of underwater design and luxury experience. It's not just a restaurant. It's a reminder of how architecture, nature, and imagination can blend to create pure magic. 8. Floating Farm, Rotterdam, Netherlands. While cities expand and farmland shrinks, Rotterdam has flipped the script with a floating dairy farm. Yes, you read that right. This high-tech, self-sustaining farm floats on the harbor and houses 40 cows that produce fresh milk right in the middle of an urban city. Built on a 3-level platform, the floating farm includes automated milking systems, a feed production zone using recycled food waste, and even a rainwater purification system for the animals. It's a living example of circular farming and smart city planning. The structure is hurricane-resistant, made from sustainable materials, and designed to move gently with the tides, minimizing disruption to the cows. This isn't just about milk. It's about food security, urban resilience, and how humanity can rethink agriculture in a waterlogged future. Floating Farm proves that sustainable living isn't just possible, it's already anchored in reality. 9. Amphibious House, United Kingdom. Rising waters are no longer a threat for this home. They're part of its design. Welcome to the Amphibious House, located along the River Thames in the UK. At first glance, it looks like a normal modern house. But when the river floods, the entire structure lifts off the ground and floats safely on the rising water. Built on a steel frame that rests in a dry dock, the house is tethered with guideposts so it can rise vertically without drifting. It also uses buoyancy tanks and waterproof materials to keep it stable and dry. When the water recedes, it gently settles back onto its foundation. This isn't some sci-fi prototype. It's a fully approved, fully functional residential home. It's proof that climate-resilient housing doesn't have to be futuristic or far-fetched. In flood-prone regions across the world, the amphibious house offers a glimpse into how architecture can adapt rather than fight against nature. 10. The Floating Venice, Dubai, UAE. Dubai is known for turning imagination into reality, and now it's bringing Venice to the sea. The Floating Venice is a $680 million underwater resort being built in the World Islands, designed as a floating replica of Italy's iconic city. Complete with canals, gondolas, underwater suites, floating restaurants, and even submerged shopping areas, this architectural marvel is nothing short of fantasy turned real estate. It will host over 180 underwater and floating suites, each offering panoramic views of coral gardens and marine life. Above water, guests can sail through Venetian-style streets and piazzas, while glass floors reveal a living reef below. The structure is anchored with advanced buoyancy systems and is designed to resist sea swells, storms, and corrosion. It's an ultra-luxury escape, but also a prototype for floating tourism in a warming world. The Floating Venice isn't just recreating history, it's reinventing it for the ocean.